Happy Thursday, peeps. Happy Thursday. It is your girl, the one and only Ash Said It, ashsaidit.com, ashsaidit.com, babies. The show is being brought to you by lockelegance.com, lockelegance.com. Yeah, so I've got a pretty interesting topic for this morning, which is kind of weird because of the whole double standard things. Oh, it's okay for women, but if men do it, blah, 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 and woo-de-woo. Okay, this is a public service announcement to everybody, okay? Everybody. If you are attempting to talk to somebody, date them, or whatever the case is, and you know, now it's different if a person lies and tells you one thing, but if you go into a situation with somebody knowing that they are married, yes, they said I do in front of the minister and God. Yes, they said I do with somebody else. If they say I do, that means you don't. If they say I do, that means that you don't. Now, I'll say an associate because I don't have any friends that are this stupid. But I have an associate that is in jail this morning. And he's in jail for basically what it comes down to is he was messing with somebody's wife knowingly. And the husband found out about it and basically beat him to a pulp, beat him down. And I don't even know what he's arrested for, but got him up on some bogus charges or whatever. So he beat him down and he got arrested. All because he wouldn't leave that man's wife alone. And like I said, it'd be different if he was unaware of it and he was totally blindsided. No, he fully knew that this woman was married. And he just said, yeah, she's married, but I don't care. You can't do that. Yeah, don't do that stuff. And the same thing, I would say the same thing to a woman who is talking to a man that is married. He is married already. He said, I do, that means you don't. All right? That's what that means. If he say I do with somebody else, that means that you don't. The only way that I do with you is if y'all I do together. That's the only way. But it's crazy to me that in 2017, people are still doing the same mess. And I guess what they say is, there's nothing new under the sun. All this stuff has already been done before. It's just new players in the game. Same stuff, different day. Craziness. But, yeah, just stick to, let people live their life, you know. Or you know that their wife or their husband ain't doing them right, or they not paying attention to them, you gonna pay attention to them. Don't do it. I've known people that have lost their lives because of foolishness like that. Don't mess with somebody's husband, don't mess with somebody's wife. Unless they are your husband, your wife. That's the only way. And for whatever reason, society has curved more to a situation of allowing women to be the side chick or the mistress or whatever. Now it's like a celebrated part of pop culture. And it's just crazy to me that would be something that people celebrate. Like, but why? That's my question. I don't even know, y'all. I don't even know, but it's cray-cray. Just like this news, I'm sorry, black men in entertainment are not having a good week, regardless. Whether you want to believe it's rumors, it's made up stuff, some of it's got a ring of truth. So we started off the week with R. Kelly. And somewhere in between there, Kevin Hart and Usher got into the mix. And then somebody brought up OJ. And I was just like, you know what? It's just, black men are not having a good week. It's not a good week for black men. I don't know what exactly is going on. I don't know if it's a conspiracy. I don't know. But it's not looking good right now. So, and this is a disclaimer. If you've got the children's listening, I'm going to talk about some real adult stuff. So this is a key time that you can click off the show. Because we're talking some grown-up business. Some grown-up stuff. So it was revealed yesterday, I guess you could say, that Usher paid a woman $1.1 million because he allegedly infected her with herpes. And that is unfortunate on both ends of that spectrum. He's $1 million short, and she's got herpes forever. So, yeah. That's unfortunate. That is very, very unfortunate. I don't know. People want to think that they're slick doing stuff or getting away with stuff, and there had to have been some kind of evidence to substantiate her claim. So for her to be awarded money like that, there would have had to have been some kind of evidence. Had to. There's no way around it. There's absolutely no way around it. So yeah, about that. It's unfortunate. And now it's out there and everybody knows. I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe he'll address it, maybe he won't. I mean, I don't really see a point in him addressing it. It's just, it's out there. It's public knowledge. It's public records, you know. Someone sues you, and then I'm sure TMZ, Radar, and everybody else, and Media Takeout, and all them heavy players in the game have gotten, they're salivating at the mouth at the moment that those documents become available, because they will become available. Public records, public documents, it's coming out. There's no protecting that. None. So, yeah, about that. And then allegedly, and this is again, I don't know what's true from what's not true, but I'm just talking about it. And I just don't like celebrity gossip. I don't, but for whatever reason, it's been just flooding my timeline all morning. So I figured I'd address it because y'all are probably talking about it anyways. But allegedly, Kevin Hart is like having an affair outside of his marriage, which I find very hard to believe, because Kevin Hart he's transformed, and I believe that he is a better person than he was previously, and I believe that he's grown. Now, is that to say that people don't fall from grace? No, it's not to say that, because anything is possible. But I would imagine that now he knows that there's a huge, there's a huge magnifying glass above his head everywhere he goes, everything that he does. Why would he, or how could he orchestrate cheating, knowing that he's one of the most watched people on the planet? That's what I'm saying. To me, something's not adding up. Something is not adding up. And with the R. Kelly situation, and it's crazy because all these situations, the information, well, at least the legal type of stuff, is going to be made available. So Usher, we're going to find out all about that stuff. I'm not going to hear it. I really don't want to hear about it, but I'm sure social media will blast it. R. Kelly, what the outcome of that's going to be blasted. And last but certainly not least, with his crazy behind. So everybody been talking about the last couple of weeks, OJ gonna get parole, OJ this, OJ that, OJ. Well, again, with the disclaimer, apparently OJ was pleasuring himself in his cell, and that may interrupt his parole hearing, or his eligibility for parole. I don't know how that works. Never been to prison. Don't plan on going. That's pretty interesting. It's pretty interesting, I would say. Very fascinating to hear that. I don't know if it's true or not. I don't know if it's really happening or not, but I thought I'd talk about it. If you guys got questions or comments about it, definitely comment on this post. Alright? Hit me up on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at OneLoveAsh. And let me know what you think. Sorry. Let me know what you think about all of this craziness, because it is absolute madness this week. Black men are not having a good week. I mean, they already have it rough in the world, but this week in particular is kind of out the box. Like, I mean, usually stories like these kind of hit, throughout the year they kind of trickle in. But this was like a quadruple whammy. This was bad. This was really bad. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens, y'all. I love y'all to pieces. Keep doing what you do. Anyone to tell you that you can't do what you want to do, you look them square in the face and tell them, don't believe me, just watch. Watch what I do. Watch me make it happen. Watch me make history. Because that's what we're doing this for. We're doing this for the history book. Social media is nice. It's cool. It's fun. But real life is so much better. I'm going to holler at y'all later. Deuces. Yes, darlings. Yes.